Are you tired of tossing and turning at night? Do you find yourself still awake even after your kids have fallen asleep? Well, you're not alone. Countless adults struggle to get a good night's sleep. But what if the secret to a peaceful night's rest has been hidden in plain sight all along? What if the ancient Egyptians, who were renowned for their advanced knowledge and wisdom, held the key to unlocking the perfect bedtime routine? In this video, we will unravel the secrets of ancient Egyptian bedtime stories that can help you drift off to dreamland faster than ever before. So, grab a cup of herbal tea, snuggle into your bed, and get ready to discover the secrets of a restful night's sleep. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss out on our future videos. Now, let's uncover the mysteries of ancient Egyptian bedtime stories. Ancient Egyptian culture. A glimpse into a timeless world before we delve into the captivating world of ancient Egyptian bedtime stories. Let's take a moment to explore the rich culture from which they emerged. The ancient Egyptians, who thrived in the Nile River Valley for over 3,000 years, developed one of the world's most sophisticated civilizations, known for their monumental achievements, including the construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza. The Egyptians also had a deep understanding of astronomy, mathematics, and medicine. Their polytheistic religion, which revered gods like Ra, the sun god, and Osiris, the god of the afterlife, played a significant role in shaping their beliefs and practices surrounding sleep. The ancient Egyptians believed that dreams were messages from the gods, and many people, including pharaohs, kept detailed records of their dreams. The significance of bedtime stories. Bedtime stories have been an integral part of human culture for centuries. They serve as a comforting ritual that signifies the end of the day and the beginning of rest for children. These stories are not only a source of entertainment, but also a means of learning about the world around them. They develop language skills, exercise their imaginations, and learn about different cultures and perspectives. Bedtime stories also play a crucial role in fostering the parent-child bond. The act of reading to a child shows love, care, and attention, creating lasting memories and strengthening relationships. It's a time for bonding, creating lasting memories, and passing down cultural values. Now that we understand the importance of bedtime stories, let's turn back the clock and discover the enchanting tales that the ancient Egyptians shared with their children. Ancient Egyptian bedtime stories. Ra, the creator god. One of the most prominent gods in ancient Egyptian mythology was Ra, the supreme deity associated with the sun. As the creator god, Ra was believed to be the source of all life and light, and his journey across the sky each day was seen as a battle between good and evil. At night, Ra would travel through the underworld, where he was confronted by the goddess of chaos, Nut. With the help of his son, Horus, Ra would defeat Nut and restore order to the universe. This story symbolized the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth, and reassured the ancient Egyptians that even in darkness light would prevail. The tale of Osiris and Isis. The myth of Osiris and Isis is one of the most important stories in ancient Egyptian religion. Osiris was the god of the dead and the afterlife, and Isis was the goddess of magic and healing. Together, they were considered the parents of Horus, the falcon-headed god of the sky. When Osiris was killed by his brother Set, Isis used her magical powers to conceive Horus and bring him to power. This story represented the triumph of good over evil and symbolized the immortality of the soul. The ancient Egyptians believed that after death, the soul would travel to the underworld, where it would be judged by Osiris and allowed to enter the field of reeds, a paradise reserved for the righteous. The legend of Anubis. Anubis, the jackal-headed god, was the guardian of the underworld and the protector of those who had passed on. He was responsible for guiding the soul through the difficult journey to the afterlife. According to legend, Anubis was born when Ra, the sun god, wept over the body of Osiris. His presence was said to bring comfort to the dying, and his guidance ensured that the dead were properly prepared for their journey. The ancient Egyptians honored Anubis with special rituals and offerings, believing that he could help them overcome their fear of the unknown, find peace in the face of death. The story of Bastet. Bastet was a popular goddess in ancient Egyptian religion. Depicted as a woman with the head of a cat, she was associated with fertility, protection, and healing. One of the most well-known stories about Bast was her transformation from a ferocious lioness to a gentle house cat. When Bast became enraged and took the form of a lioness, she wreaked havoc across the land. However, when she calmed down, she transformed into a house cat, symbolizing the duality of nature and the importance of balance in everyday life. The ancient Egyptians kept cats as sacred animals and believed that they could ward off evil spirits and bring good luck. The myth of Thoth. Thoth was a highly respected god in ancient Egypt, often depicted as a man with the head of an ibis or a bull. He was considered the god of wisdom, writing, magic. According to legend, Thoth was present at the creation of the world and played a crucial role in helping Ra defeat the goddess of chaos. He was also the scribe of the gods, keeping meticulous records of the deeds of mortals and ensuring that they were judged fairly in the afterlife. The ancient Egyptians associated Thoth with knowledge and learning, and he was often invoked to help scholars and students in their pursuits, fostering creativity with storytelling beyond their religious significance. Ancient Egyptian bedtime stories also served as a means to foster creativity and imagination in children. The mythical creatures, magical transformations, and fantastical adventures found in these tales sparked the young minds of ancient Egypt, encouraging them to think outside the box and embrace the power of their own creativity. These stories became a catalyst for artistic expression, inspiring future generations of Egyptian artists, architects, and designers, preserving cultural heritage through storytelling. Storytelling has always been a powerful tool for preserving cultural heritage, and ancient Egyptian bedtime stories were no exception. By sharing these stories with their children, each generation ensured the survival of their cultural traditions, values, and beliefs. The myths and legends of ancient Egypt were passed down orally for centuries, and it wasn't until much later that they were written down on papyrus and clay tablets. Even today, these stories continue to captivate people around the world, offering a glimpse into the rich culture of one of history's most fascinating civilizations. The enduring legacy of ancient Egyptian bedtime stories. The influence of ancient Egyptian bedtime stories extends far beyond the realm of children's literature. These tales have inspired countless works of art, literature, and film, and their impact on Western culture is undeniable. From the writings of Homer to the paintings of Gustave Doré, ancient Egyptian mythology has captured the human imagination like few other subjects. Even today, people are fascinated by the gods, pharaohs, and legendary creatures of ancient Egypt, and there are numerous books, movies, and TV shows based on these timeless stories. In addition to their cultural and artistic influence, ancient Egyptian bedtime stories offer valuable life lessons that are still relevant today. The myths and legends of ancient Egypt teach us about the importance of courage, perseverance, wisdom, and justice. The characters in these stories serve as role models and cautionary tales, reminding us of the challenges and choices we face in our own lives. Whether it's the bravery of Horus or the cunning of Thoth, there are valuable lessons to be learned from each of these captivating characters. Learning from ancient Egyptian wisdom. As we bring this journey through ancient Egyptian bedtime stories to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on the enduring wisdom contained within these timeless tales. The ancient Egyptians understood the power of storytelling to shape young minds and preserve cultural heritage. Their myths and legends not only entertained their children, but also instilled important values, beliefs, and traditions that shaped their society. By sharing these stories, they passed on their knowledge and understanding of the world, ensuring that their cultural legacy would live on for generations to come. One of the key aspects of ancient Egyptian bedtime stories is their ability to inspire creativity and imagination. The fantastical element, magical creatures, and exciting adventures found in these tales spark the creativity of young listeners, encouraging them to think outside the box and embrace the limitless possibilities of their imaginations. This emphasis on imagination and creativity was not only a source of entertainment, but also a means to foster critical thinking and problem-solving skills. Furthermore, ancient Egyptian bedtime stories often contain valuable life lessons and moral teaching. These stories served as a way to impart wisdom and guidance to children, teaching them about courage, perseverance, honesty, justice, and the importance of respecting their elders. Through the characters and their actions, young listeners were able to learn about the consequences of their choices and the values that were important in their society. In conclusion, ancient Egyptian bedtime stories were more than just tales to help children fall asleep. They were a powerful tool to shape young minds, preserve cultural heritage, and instill valuable life lessons. The ancient Egyptians understood the importance of storytelling and its ability to captivate, educate, and inspire. Their myths and legends continue to fascinate people today, reminding us of the richness and diversity of human culture. As we share these stories with our own children, we carry on the ancient tradition of passing down cultural wisdom and creating lasting memories. And who knows, maybe we'll even learn a thing or two ourselves along the way. Thank you for joining us on this journey through ancient Egyptian bedtime stories. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below with your thoughts or suggestions for future videos. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on our exciting content. We wish you a restful night and sweet dreams as you explore the timeless dailies of ancient Egypt.